Alright, so due to y'all going so crazy on the shooting badge video, it's only right that I give y'all boys the finishing badge video. Now, every single year, out of all the badge videos, this one does the best. Now, if you guys do want me to go ahead and give you the playmaking and defensive, I can do that. I plan on doing double uploads every single day, and if y'all want that, just let me know. But Friday, I do plan on giving you guys the dedicated 99 overall method. If you guys want that, like, subscribe, notifications, all that good stuff. That's all you gotta do. Without further ado, let's hop into this method. So, off the rip, when it comes to trying to be a slasher, going for these finishing badges. Now, there are two different things that you need to be doing. You're either gonna be catching lobs or you're gonna be going for contact dunks. Now, me, I went for contact dunks. You, if you feel like you can't do the stuff that I was doing, I was trying to get around the defender. And by the way, I was playing on Hall of Fame difficulty. Now, there's a lot of different things that happen. So first things first, what we're going to talk about is the settings. Now, when it comes to the settings, you want to put your settings on what fits you. So if you go down to pro, it's going to be way easier, but you're going to get a lot less XP in badges. Now, if you go to semi-pro, it's going to be a lot easier than Hall of Fame, but it's going to be a little bit more hard than rookie, but it's still going to be pretty easy, but you're going to get double that you would get on pretty much rookie. Now, when it comes to going to pro, then all-star to superstar and Hall of Fame, I would really honestly recommend going from pro to Hall of Fame, because if y'all don't know, playing online this year is on Hall of Fame difficulty or superstar. Superstar is supposedly closer for rec and pro-am apparently, and park is for Hall of Fame. I don't know why they put pro-am and superstar, but that's what Mike Wayne said. I believe he said pro-am and rec. Maybe it was just rec though. But when it comes to this, I play on Hall of Fame. Now, this is significantly really harder than it really has to be, but that's the most XP you possibly can get. So that's my method to the madness. But what you need to do, just like I said on the shooting, find you the perfect difficulty for you and play on that. Now, another thing before we go too far, when it comes to going for contact dunks, when it comes to going for lobs, you got to understand how to do the meter. The meter on lobs is honestly significantly easier. And it's way easier than last year. It's a lot smaller of a meter, and they actually have like a lot more explanation on how to do it. So the lobs, in my opinion, are very easy. Only thing I say about lobs is I would probably more rather go to the rec and try to get my badges like that than try to do it in my career, because it kind of can get a little odd. Because I don't know if I'm the only one, but in my career, bro, they literally just sit in the paint. So it's kind of tough. And I do play on Hall of Fame. If you do play on easier difficulty, it probably will be easier for you. But when it comes to the contact dunks, there are some tips and tricks when it comes to the meter. Now, you don't have to even just use the meter. Now, they have flashy dunks back in the game, but they have flashy dunks one hand, flashy dunk two hand, and you can just do a regular dunk. You can press like the X or square. It's a lot of different things. You got to figure out your preference. But me personally, I don't use the meter yet because I got to master that first. I tried practicing it, but the fact that I can't get it to come up normally, and I usually practice my dribble moves, I usually practice my meters, my shooting, all that in my career before I go online. But with this dunk meter, it's literally, it's got me stumped. So what I've done, I use the two-hand flashy dunk stuff. So let me show you guys the controls on how to do that stuff. So when it comes to trying to do these certain different dunk animations, you got the two-hand dunk where you just hold RT and go up. That's what it's always been, dominant or offhand. So if you go left hand this year, you can kind of confuse yourself. So on all my builds, you will see I will be going right hand every single time. Normal dunk is pretty much where you hold RT, go up, then quickly release and move down, release to neutral the timing. So this is pretty much the dunk meter dunks. So if you want to do dunk meter or use the dunk meter, this is gonna be that. But the thing about dunk meters now, they're not flashies no more. They're pretty much just gonna be, it's just a way to get you a dunk every single time. Some people are getting that confused. If you guys want to do a dunk every single time, that is a possibility in this game now. But it's not gonna be actually the best or the freakiest dunk possible. So what people would use the dunk meter for was to get contact dunks, because that kind of replaced like the flashy part where you would just hold it down. They taking that out the game. Now, rim hang, this is what I use. I use the rim hang where you pretty much just go. Now, depending on which one you do, from the two hand to dominate or the offhand, that will pretty much give you a contact dunk for that. So when I use rim hang, the contact dunks I get are pretty much all rim hang contact dunks. So this is another way that you can obviously get certain types of contact dunks when you do contact dunk animations this year. Now, when it comes to one-hand flashy dunks, two-hand flashy dunks, these two are probably the easiest ways to get contact dunks in the game, especially against CPUs. The only thing is, if I really haven't mastered the normal skill dunk with the dunk meter, the thing about the dunk meter, I just can't get to really even get it to pop up. It's not about timing it. Timing it is very easy this year, whenever it does pop up, but I just can't even get it to pop up. So that's kind of the thing there. But if you guys do want to get it at the highest rate, I would recommend going with the one-hand flashy, two-hand flashy. Whenever I have got this to work, it has worked pretty much close to 100% of the time. So yeah, that's really what I would say for the tips and tricks on that. And then when it comes to the method, pretty much the method is for contact dunks. What I do, either I call for a screen and I just try to get my fastest speed boost and go to the rim, because you know this year you can't waste no time trying to like do too much stuff. You got to be able to get around your defender as fast as possible. But the thing with calling for screens when you're going for contact dunks, usually when you call for a screen, there won't be anybody in the paint. So my odds of getting a contact dunk kind of reduces a lot when doing that. But when like I said, I do play on Hall of Fame, so it's significantly harder to actually get around these defenders, because at the same time, I'm not making these builds at point guard. So 9 times out of 10, I'm getting guarded by like a Kawhi, a Scotty Barnes, like real locks. So it's really difficult to get around them. But when I do actually get the most contact dunks, I will say is, I don't know why, but the Heat have 2 people sitting in the paint at all times. But when I'm going for contact dunks, it actually helps me a little bit. But sometimes they actually like put 2 people on the block and 2 people on the elbow. So we don't have nobody on the 3-point line. I don't know what they be doing. I don't know what that is. But yeah, pretty much what I do, I try to get around my defender with the best speed boost possible. I'm trying to still work on my triple boost for this game, so don't go crazy on me. And then I just try to go with a contact dunk, whether I'm doing my rim hang, which is what I mainly do, or go for the 2-hand flashy dunk, which is really what I'm still trying to work on perfecting at the moment of me making this video. But yeah, that's pretty much that simple for contact dunks. Like I said, when it comes to going for lobs, you can call for lobs off CPUs, just double tap Y. But honestly, if you're going for lobs, I would recommend you probably just go play rec. Honestly, rec, you're gonna probably play some bad people 9 times out of 10 right now. Most of the good people are either in Pro-Am or stage, or even just playing park right now. People are not really trying to play rec right now, and you're probably gonna play some just bad people right now. Just make sure that you have a team. If you don't have a team, just stay in my career, try to get it down to the CPUs. One thing that I do when it comes to going for lobs, if it's a fast break, I try to throw a lob to myself. But you know how the upgrade system is this year. I haven't upgraded my speed yet, so I'm not really that fast, so I haven't had the opportunity to get those off as much as I really would like to. So that's another thing as well. But yeah, that's pretty much the method. It's kind of simple when you think about it, because all you got to really do is focus on getting contact dunks or lobs. It's not really no extracurricular activities. Now you can go for floaters as well. You can go for like acrobatic layups and stuff like that. But when it comes to the 2 things that get you the most XP, it would be contact dunks or catching alley-oops. It's just that simple. So yeah, like I said, that's gonna be the end of this video. If you guys want more videos like this, I can give y'all the playmaking, the defensive. All y'all gotta do is like the video, nothing else. Y'all do that, yes, all y'all gotta do. But yeah, that's gonna be the end of this video. Say like, subscribe, but without further ado, man, it's your boy Fitz, and I do it, man.
Tell them to bring me my money. Yeah!
And by the way, when I drop this build, it's literally like it's literally gonna be jaw dropping. I cannot lie. This build is just on a completely different level.